Good time zone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to I, and I am your host, Benny. Today we're doing some writing. So let's go ahead and get into that, shall we? How is everybody? Hey there, Nathan. Welcome. A long time no see. How you doing? I'm also sleepy and tired. I almost called it today. I was just gonna do some more sleep it, so... Been working a lot. Well, I hope you're getting some, you know, some benefit out of it, you know? That would be cool. Yes. I'm excited for your computer, man. It'll be so flippin' sweet, dude. You don't even know. Man, I'm tired. Okay, I need to cut some off the end. See, told you I was tired. But you didn't believe me. dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey there, Matt. What is going on? Man, I streamed so much Satisfactory last night. It was a radonks. In fact, how's the quality? How's the quality of my video going right now? Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Alright. Now it should be even better. Good job, man. 2,000 words, or are you doing it in Flame of the Kingdom? Hey, have a good night, Matt. Catch you tomorrow. I'll probably play some Metal Gear. Yo, 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 it goes well. What's going on, Cypher? How are y'all doing? All right, so Dell has just proposed to Vivian. Now, neither Dell nor Vivian seem to, watching 3 streams and trying to discern who's talking. Yeah, I imagine that might be difficult when, you know, at least one of the streams, does not have a mouth. Yeah. Vivian. Right, right. Vivian, what? Cool, cool. I enjoy, your love being spread. That doesn't sound right, does it? Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your shutdown. You know, you've been working a lot. Definitely take a little break. Have a little you time. Load above the metal. Okay, guys. An engagement ring. Is it the same as the wedding ring? Do people use the engagement ring as the wedding ring? Hmm. A wedding. What's your concept for the story? I was telling you it last night, I think. Basically, we've got... Alright, Nathan, enjoy your blackout. The concept for the story... This is the one I was describing as La Femme Nikita, kinda a story that leads into a bit of cosmic horror. Yeah. So at this point, our proverbial La Femme Nikita is getting married to basically one of her targets, who is a trillionaire that has just an immense amount of wealth and power, and she was basically been raised to absolutely hate that kind of power, but she's finding that he's actually a lot more amenable than most rich people, and she's actually falling in love with him. And while she's been with him for several months, she's lived with him for a few months, she is starting to fall in love with him, and basically her handlers haven't really told her what she's going to be doing. She hasn't spoken to them since before she arrived on this planet. And she's basically been undercover and everything, and I think at this point she's almost forgotten that she's even a part of, I call it the Voidwalker Syndicate. And yeah. But some stuff is gonna happen. And she's not gonna like it. Okay. Let's see if I can get some images made of this this ring. Let's see if this model can do that. I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, maybe if I go over to very beginning of the chapter's layout? No. I did basically start it with a very basic, you know, like one word or one line thing, and then just gradually expanded it. But I guess I didn't keep the original. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe actually I put it in here. No? The manuscript back cover summary. This is when it started. How it was when I've originally started, like, yeah. Yeah. That. I don't know if that's really necessarily a log line, but that's basically the gist of it. Oh, of course he didn't hear it. Oh my god. Let's go back up here.
Vivian, a deadly assassin posing as a high society escort, Trey, a technician harboring feelings for the ghost of her former lover, and Naomi, a survivor held together by machinery and anger, find themselves at the center of an interstellar crisis when a mind-corrupting contagion threatens to sweep through the galaxy. As they are pulled together by chance and necessity, each must confront their own dark pasts and grapple with newfound bonds that are tested in their fight against a seemingly omnipotent force and the darkness within themselves.
Well, it's alright, I just, I didn't have the audio, playing properly. But yeah, I'll go ahead and, put this in the chat, too. This isn't exactly the log line, but this is like the, very first, couple sentence description of the story. That's still pretty accurate to, what I've actually written. Yeah, I would say this is probably the blurb, not exactly the log line. Did it? It didn't even catch the whole thing, dude. Omnipotent force. Here. I'm all tired, dude. was a lump and Beans throat. Now, these generations are not going great. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I've been very heavily plotting with this one. I guess kind of a mix of both. I did some extensive plotting with the chapter's layout here. First, I started with describing the acts. 3 acts with the 3 main characters here. You know, just brief descriptions of what happens in each act. And then I went and expanded each one of these one-line descriptions for each chapter within the act to get more detailed descriptions of exactly what the story was going to go, and more detailed in the act layout here. So this would probably be considered plotting, right? But further than this, like right now I'm on chapter 17. Vivian agrees to get married to Dell, decides to give up on the cannibal, and releases him before their marriage. And I'm on the 3rd part of this chapter. Dell proposes nonetheless, Vivian agrees. And so I've basically been following this pretty closely. But there's still been some very slight changes to exactly what's going on in here as I've been writing them. But after doing that, I've been writing them very straightforward from beginning to end. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's basically what I've been doing, is after doing the plotting, using the plot as like the synopsis for each scene in each chapter, and then just pantsing from there. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Oh wow, those images are identical, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, man. I'd love to see. Yeah. Oops. Plotting tools, send them to you if you like them. Yeah, man. I'm always interested in seeing stuff like that. There was a lump in Vivian's throat. What comic you reading? There was a lump in Vivian's throat. Hmm. Well, I don't know if she swallowed the lump in her throat just yet. She's still considering. I need to write that she's considering, you know, like, there are reasons that she doesn't necessarily want to marry him, but I don't think these reasons should be exactly visible to the reader just yet. This is like third-person limited kind of thing. Yeah, I've been doing a lot more with passive versus active, and doing what I can to try and use an active voice more. But I think there are some situations, especially in a novel, when an active voice may not necessarily be what I'm looking for. I definitely want to try screenwriting at some point. Never expected that she would be asked. I wasn't expecting to be asked. But she wasn't. She wasn't expecting to be asked. And she. And her surprise was her surprise came with an overwhelming joy. But she was also part of her hoped that she wouldn't be well, she knew the man was She knew the man had a plan. Yes. This is Vivian over on the right here. Hey, have a good one, Nathan. It's alright, man. I'm just glad you stopped in. I'm always happy to see you, man. She knew the man had a plan. Or then... She knew the man had a plan for them. That would be the perfect life for billions of people. You would never harm her or allow any harm to happen to her. But she was worried. She was uncertain that she could say the same for him. wanted it. Spend some time with the fam before dinner and get my eyes off the screen. Alright, man. Enjoy your screenless eyes. Give them some rest. I'll probably be on for another a little more longer than a half hour, so if I see you before I get off, then cool. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a good dinner. Tell your fam that I said hey. Don't do that, that's creepy. But yeah. Alrighty, man. Catch you later, man. She wanted to be with Ethan. Because she loved him. So much. Choice was knew the right choice. Rejection. she knew the right choice for Dell. However painful it would be. Do, 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 do. Her decision was not made lightly. Being said. Doing her best, keep her voice, her excitement. Keep her enthusiasm. Below a shout. The voice below a shout. Oh, items master search, huh? Okay.
Here are two variations of Vivian's response to Dell's practical proposal. One where she plays into the pragmatism, and another where her emotions nearly surface. Both avoid any mention of the syndicate or her handler, keeping the focus on Vivian's inner conflict and choice. Variation 1. The practical mask. Vivian turned the ring in her fingers, studying its clean lines, its lack of ornament. It was exactly like Dell, understated, steady, purposeful. You're right, simplicity has its appeal. Contracts, protections, expectations, all neatly tied in one word: marriage. She slipped the band onto her finger, her expression cool, controlled. Yes, I'll marry you, Dell. It makes sense. Her smile was polite, practiced, the kind she'd worn for clients before. But behind it, her chest ached, as if the word had pressed against something she wasn't ready to acknowledge. Variation 2. The almost confession. Vivian's hand trembled slightly as she held the ring, her throat tight with words she didn't know how to speak. The world outside the glass garden blurred in gold and green, but Dell's eyes held her there. Vivian, I should say yes because it's practical. Because it protects us both and secures the future neatly. She let out a shaky laugh, shaking her head. But I think the real reason I want to say yes is simpler. I like being with you, Dell, more than I expected. More than I should. She slid the ring on and exhaled, as though releasing a secret she hadn't meant to share. Vivian, yes. I'll marry you. The first variation emphasized.
They'll let out a sigh of relief. Hey there, Y. Welcome. How are you doing? How's the plan going? Been able to find a camping trailer for your journey yet? Ah, dang. Well, I'm sure you'll figure something out. You're a resourceful person, I'm sure. Center was due to open in the spring, but with the way things are going, not really sure you want to go to the grand opening. What, do you expect people to be protesting the grand opening, or, I mean, with it being in Chicago, do you think, things that are still gonna be pretty spicy? Yeah, don't know. I feel like our illustrious president is just gonna do something horrible about the grand opening or something. He's gonna send in the National Guard to just surround the entire place, or even if there's no expectation of any like any sort of protest or anything going on, he's probably gonna send him in just to make it look like it was a nightmare opening or whatever. Just an excuse to try and force violence. Yeah, I mean, like, I trust the governor and the mayor and everything when they say that they really don't need the National Guard, and that crime has been as good as it has been before, he sent them in. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say I'm hoping that this is going to happen, but for your case, so that at least there's a little bit more of a delay, and maybe they might be having trouble finishing up the last touches of the like with what's been going on with the workforce lately. I wouldn't be surprised if the opening of the library is delayed for a while. And, like, it would suck for it to be delayed at all. But, silver linings, you'll get a bit more time so that you'll actually be able to make it for the grand opening. Because that would be pretty cool to go see, I was just watching a thing on presidential libraries. John Oliver had a segment. That was his main story this past week on Sunday. It was the main story was about presidential libraries. Obviously, with what DJT's presidential library is looking to be, he's basically just been funneling all of his bribes into that presidential library, and there has been a history of presidents doing that as well. Particularly Bill Clinton funneled a lot of his a lot of money that was given to him. He just had them give it to to his presidential library. Now, one of the cool things about Obama is he specifically said that he wouldn't do that. That his presidential library definitely seems like it's on the up and up. That there's not any any bribes or gifts or whatever from anyone trying to influence him. He specifically made sure not to do that during his presidency, and that's respectable. That's commendable. And that's the way that it should be, you know? That was a really good video, though. Not just because of the current issues, but the crowds, too. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I'm definitely right there with you. I do not like crowds. But, you know, it's a historic event that I could understand if you wanted to, but yeah. And yeah, do a few shakedown trips first, just to make sure that you can do it. What's the farthest that you've biked before? As the tension left his body. Mm. 2 miles a day. Sweet. Or trip you want to do 25, so you're kind of gradually getting your length of the trip up. But I mean, like, what is the furthest destination you've traveled, not in a single day, but like for a trip, you know? Like, have you ever tried making it to like another city or something for any events previously, even if it hasn't been like this distant, this far? Well, I definitely think you're up for it, or you know, like I definitely think your preparation for it will make a great, you know, you seem ambitious for this project, and so I'm sure you'll be able to do it. All right. Well, at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. I want to thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate it. If you are on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out patreon.com/BennyKill709 or buymeacoffee.com/BennyKill709. Either of these websites will allow you to support me, BennyKill709, for whatever the heck it is that I do here. So, thanks again, and I hope you have a good rest of your time zone, and have a good weekend.